Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. You like the new man cave look behind me? Got some new signs and just move things around. Anyway, we're doing one of my all-time favorite beers that did not make it into my book, The Handbook of Porters and Stouts. If we ever do a second edition, this beer will be in there. So from Founders Brewing, KBS, the original Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels. Ale brewed with chocolate and coffee, aged in oak bourbon barrels, 12% ABV. This was bottled on January 30th. All right, so we get into the fancy Spiegel tulip glass, and that is black coming out of the bottle and in the glass, and it pours to a really tall, surprisingly, pretty dark brown, foamy, frothy, moussey head. All right, so let's give it a whiff. I think the bourbon is like the most forward of all the aromas on here. So it's like bourbon, vanilla, a woody quality. Definitely has a sweet character to it. I mean, obviously the use of chocolate in there. Oddly enough, I don't pick up. There's kind of like an iced coffee or like cold brew coffee, but it's like way down under there, like the bourbon, vanilla, wood, all that stuff's like way at the top. Yeah, chocolate's nice. I mean, the coffee's there, it's just kind of buried. But let's see if it's in the taste. Cheers. Yeah, wow, a lot going on with this one. It's a long finish too. Like I swallowed it, I'm just kind of like waiting. I can still feel the beer, like different flavors emerging. Yeah, so right away, same thing as the aroma. It's like bourbon, mostly bourbon first. The wood barrel character is there, so I'm getting like a vanilla, but it has like this almost like kind of peppery quality to it, like like a black peppercorn, something like that. Not spice. Although a lot of times with coffee beers, you can get a jalapeno character, but I am not getting that with this one. I get like a luscious cherry, almost like cherry puree flavor here from like all that dark malt. It has like that. It's the kind of the aftertaste is when the coffee comes out, and it is like that cold brew kind of flavor. Which there's a difference between hot brew coffee and cold brew. Yeah, it's interesting because it's a mix of, up front you have like quite a lot of sweetness. I don't know if I go as far as say decadent, but pretty darn sweet. Like a chocolatey, almost fudgy kind of character. Plus, you have the natural vanilla flavor from the barrel and the bourbon and all that. And then at the same time, or more like in the background, you have that intense 12% alcohol. It's just like a total dry astringency. Like it's just like a real clean, neutral alcohol. By the way, look at the lacing on that. You don't tend to get that on beers this big. As far as mouthfeel, obviously it is full-bodied, nice kind of chewy consistency to it. Carbonation is, I'd probably put about medium low. The texture is real smooth, not super creamy, but definitely approaching the far side of the creamy spectrum. Not crisp like a lager, but yeah, the alcohol is quite warm. I will say it's clean. It's not burning. It's not fusel or solventy or anything like that. I think I like this. I'm surprised because I'm pleasantly surprised because the last few years KBS has only been okay, and this seems to be a return to form for them. I'm liking this just as much as like Goose Island or like some of the Boulevard bourbon barrels that I've had last year or so. I don't think this is quite a perfect 5.0 beer, but I am gonna go pretty high, 4.5, 9 out of 10. It's kind of like an A minus, I think it's just a little too hot right now. Maybe if we come back in a year, or maybe at Christmas, maybe I'll have mellowed out nicely. But yeah, I'm not sorry that I got this. Yeah, so there you go, 4.5, 9 out of 10 for Founders KBS. As always, follow me on Instagram. You'll see my final scores, and sometimes I have something to add there that I forgot on the video review. So if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys for Tuesday Night Beer School. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it.
Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.